I first met Mr. Lucich through Facebook, actually, I think. Because his Angie would always go, "You gotta see this post, you gotta see this post." And if you want to laugh on a regular basis, hunt him down on Facebook. Just read his postings. They're some of the funniest things you'll ever see. Some of the most random things you'll see. You all didn't know, if you go to his Facebook posts this last week, you'll find out that you actually are all inside prison bars. You have to go and see these posts to figure out why. There's just one way of looking at it, he says. So anyway, Mr. Lucich.
Well, I've never given a speech before, and I just found out about that's a custom in English weddings. My daughter told me that's the custom at all weddings. So I got, JP locked me in the spare room yesterday with my PC to write a speech. I guess he thought I wouldn't get that any other way. I'm still not sure that I have, but I should hide this so I don't look like a... Good afternoon. My name is Kirby. I am father of bride Angela. I'm very happy and fortunate to be welcoming JP into our family as his family welcomes Angela into theirs. I was told I'd have 5 minutes to make this speech. I admit it was a struggle, or it is a struggle for me to adhere to that recommended limit. I frankly was concerned I'd run out of things to say at about 20 seconds on. I wrote this when I didn't know. I thought the speech came before the wedding, so this part's kind of irrelevant. I said, I'll keep my speech short. I consider that a merciful reduction in the delay of what we're really here for, but the wedding's already happened, so that's really over. If you're here for the charity auction, I'm afraid you're in the wrong place. Feel free to join us anyway. I was also told that I could share humorous anecdotes about like Angie's childhood, but I'm not going to embarrass her here. If you're interested, talk to me later. The short one comes to mind. This actually isn't the first wedding that Angie has planned to participate in as a guest of honor. She had planned at one time to marry an old flame named Anthony. And they were going to move in across the street from us and have me cook and deliver meals and have my wife go over and do laundry. But the situation changed. By the time she turned 4 years of age, she'd abandoned me. And I've often heard I'm not losing a daughter, but gaining a son-in-law. In reality, I already consider JP to be part of the family, although he refused to acknowledge my change of his status to son-in-law in Facebook until after the wedding, and I just talked to him and he said he will change it now. I don't consider that I'm losing a daughter. She moved away about 3 years ago. She moved to England, I think it was, and we found her not long after that. And I was told it's customary to offer where's the happy couple? Oh, all right. To offer the happy couple some worldly advice on marriage. Although I don't really feel particularly qualified in the arena of good advice. Except perhaps to say to JP, you can't win an argument. The sooner you cut your losses and say, you're right, I'm wrong, sorry dear. It takes a man to admit he's wrong, especially when he's right. All the people who did so much work arranging this wedding so that I would only have to stand here and speak for 5 minutes or 20 seconds, whichever comes first. And all the guests in general for being here to share and help us celebrate the occasion of the marriage of Angie and JP. I wish the bride and groom, as well as all the guests here, a wonderful afternoon and best wishes for the future.
Yay!
Now, you have to admit you want to do Facebook things. So, next we get to hear the privilege of hearing from the man himself, JP Dao. Mr. JP. Hello. Thank you all for coming.
I've had a great time. I hope you have as well. You have as well. I'm not good at speeches either, so please bear with me. Mine is essentially a series of thank yous. Firstly, I wanted to thank my mum and my dad. Thank you, Mum and Dad, for me, basically. Thank you for bringing me into the world, blessing the earth with me, and for raising me. If I might say so myself, you did a wonderful job, as I turned out. Okay, in all seriousness, thank you, Mum, and thank you, Dad, for being my parents. Thank you for all the countless hours you've laboured, and I never said thank you. Thank you for feeding me, for clothing me, for housing me, for loving me and crying with me, crying for me, encouraging me. Thank you, Mum, for enduring 13 hours of labour for me. I know I don't always show it, but you guys mean the world to me. I really appreciate you, so thank you. Thank you also to Kirby and Anita Lusich. Thank you for making Angie. And thank you for allowing me to... Where are you guys, anyway? Oh, yeah, hi. Thank you for allowing me to marry your daughter. And thank you so much for treating me as a son. Thanks, Anita, for my first ever surprise party. That's a blast. And thank you to Kirby for introducing me to the hottest hot sauce I've ever tasted. It was great. It was a lot of fun. Thanks as well for coming all the way from America to throw us a wedding. And thank you for making me feel so welcome into your family. John and Sarah Brown, thank you. Where are you? Where are you? Aha. Oh, sorry, I forgot. To my mother and my other mother, we have these tokens of our appreciation. Thanks, Brian. Okay, so, the Brown family, thank you for leading me to the Lord. Thank you for teaching me to walk with Jesus, for praying for me and for us, and thank you for banana pancakes. Brian and Mindy. I know where Brian is. I know where Mindy is. Ah. Thank you for your relentless example of losing your lives for the sake of the gospel and for Jesus. It's inspiring and annoyingly convicting. Thank you. Thank you for teaching us to fight the good fight. Thank you for praying for us. And thank you for laying your lives down for us as well. Thank you, Brian, for the grace you show me. I think if people understood, if I really talked about it, it would I think people would misunderstand. Others would be envious and others would be stumbled, so I'm not going to go, down the road. Just thank you. To my groomsmen, wherever you guys are as well, thank you for being a little bit nuts. Thank you for letting us dress you up. Thank you for many hours of Street Fighter 2 and GoldenEye 64. I thank Jeremy for giving me his shirts. I thank you, Joshua, for sorting my car out. And thank you for Jonathan for letting us pretend that you have an obsession with cheese. And of course, thank you for being my brothers. Love you guys. Thank you for the bridesmaids as well, to you guys. Thank you for all that you've done in helping out. And thank you for supporting Angie and standing with her through this traumatic time of marrying me. Dave Sylvester, wherever you might be. Okay, well thank you to Dave for letting us use this place. Thank you to Phil and the band. Oh, there you are. Yeah, but it's Phil anyway. That music was awesome. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you for leading us in worship. And thank you for getting violinists and cellists. That was great. Amanda, where's Amanda? Oh, You have no idea how much that girl has worked. Thank you for being a godsend. Thank you for your tireless service. Thank you for missing dinner last night to set this place up. Thank you for having a cool surname, Amanda LaRue. And, I feel kind of bad because I didn't realise how much work is involved in a wedding when I asked her. And she probably knew what she was in for, but I had no idea. So I'm really grateful. Thank you so much. James, what would I do without James Bellum? Where are you? Okay, not many of you know him because he's from a different church. He's my housemate, my landlord. Oh yes, my good friend as well. Thank you for putting a roof over my head. Thank you for your militaristic organisation of the wedding. And thank you for offering me porridge most mornings with sultanas. And I apologise for not taking you up on every single Angie, thank you so much. Thank you for your immense work and planning that went into this wedding. You worked so hard, and it's been so amazing to see. And thank you for all that you've done. Thank you for being you. Thank you for marrying me. Thank you for staying up to 3 a.m. to do cheesecake. Thank you for getting married in a country that wasn't your own, so that I could have my family and friends at the wedding. And thank you for knowing me so well and not running away. Thank you for trying to teach me to rollerblade, for eating noodles, for Chinese chess, and for joining me in my pity parties. Thank you for not making me put together Helen's bookshelf on the day that I planned to surprise you with your proposal. I'm grateful for that. Thank you for agreeing to share your life with me, to live in the same house as me, to eat at the same table as me, to laugh and cry with me, to grow old with me, to love the Lord with me, and to raise children with me. And these will just be the first of 1,000 thank yous for how happy you make me. Thank you.
Good, wasn't it?
Lastly, but not leastly, I want to thank Jesus, who we did invite to our wedding. He got an invitation. Weren't sure if the postage would get there, but I trusted it would. I thank him for the blood in my veins and the air in my lungs, and for sovereignly intertwining our lives by analogy, just like that sound. Just like that sound behind us. Like that. Oh Lord, I thank you for the work you've done in Angie, for a taste of the intimacy that you have with your people. I thank you for this wonderful day. Lord, you are awesome. Amen.